Lincoln Masonic Lodge No. 34 draws its name from the esteemed Abraham Lincoln, President of the United States. Despite not being a Freemason, Lincoln shared intriguing Masonic connections. In a conversation with Robert Morris in 1860, Lincoln, upon learning that all his opponents for the presidency were Freemasons, replied,
"I am not a Freemason, Dr. Morris, though I have a great respect for the institution."
After Lincoln's death, a lodge held a Lodge of Sorrow under the mistaken belief that he was a Mason. Originally established as Lincoln Lodge No. 382 under the Gran Orient Español, the lodge took root in Barrio Olongapo, Subic, Zambales, now Olongapo City, in February 1916. Formed by 17 members of Bagong Buhay Lodge No. 191, it was provisionally admitted into the Federation of the Gran Orient Español on April 10, 1916, and definitively constituted on September 6 of the same year. Its initial principal officers included Domingo Garcia as Venerable Master, Domingo Manapis as First Vigilant, and Isabelo Espiritu as Second Vigilant. In a swift unification of Philippine Masonry a few months later, Lincoln Lodge, along with several other Filipino lodges, pledged allegiance to the Grand Lodge of the Philippine Islands. Receiving a new charter as Lodge No. 34, it was officially constituted on February 14, 1917, as a lodge under the Grand Lodge of the Philippine Islands. The early meetings of the lodge found a home in a rented building on No. 304 Harris Street, Olongapo. In 1923, members purchased a larger building on the same street, transforming it into a Masonic temple. Unfortunately, it succumbed to fire after 8 years of use, destroying all lodge documents. Undeterred, the members rebuilt, and by April 26, 1933, a new Masonic building stood ready for occupancy. In 1924, the lodge created a Fraternidad de Mujeres for their ladies, fostering closer ties among members' families. The outbreak of the Second World War in 1941 saw the complete destruction of the temple, yet the lodge rose from the ashes after the war. With the assistance of Masons in the American Liberation Army, a new building emerged outside the U.S. Naval Operating Base Main Gate. Since 1950, Lincoln Lodge has been sponsoring Troop No. 5 of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines, the Teodoro R. Yanco Chapter, Order of Demolari, and Bethel No. 1, International Order of Job's Daughters, Rebecca Parish Chapter of the Order of the Eastern Star and the Western Luzon Bodies, Ancient and Accepted Scottish Rite. In 1991, the lodge faced adversity when Mount Pinatubo erupted, heavily damaging the temple. Despite challenges, the lodge continued its presence, meeting every first Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Lincoln Masonic Center, Rizal Avenue, Olongapo, Zambales, and operating under District Region 3, Zambales.